Please, Ali, you can complete reading.
Yes. These included most of the men and third-class passengers, the crew, and all of the bands. Amazingly, they had kept playing until the ship disappeared beneath the waves.
Okay, thank you so much. Now we have to complete reading, but wait, how can I read this word?
Sumptuous.
Are you sure?
Sumps. Yes.
Sumptuous. Sumptuous.
Sumptuous.
Exactly.
Sumptuous.
Who knows the meaning of sumptuous?
Like very fancy, like it has like a very
Uh,
expensive antiques and stuff.
it's like this,
Luxury نفس
like
الجاكيت
luxurious.
luxurious
Yeah,
luxurious
Luxurious.
exactly. So I used another synonym, not the same word. How can I read this word, Ali?
However,
However, yes, this word or adjective is
encouraging.
encouraging.
Encourage.
Yes, it is from the word encourage, exactly. Encourage, encouraging.
Yeah. Thank
This
you.
word, yes, this number is,
1522.
yes. Avoid saying 20, you have to say 20, Ali.
22.
Yeah, this is formal language. Okay. Thank you so
Yes.
much. You should complete and you have to finish reading the story. You still have one paragraph. Can you finish it up?
Yes. The ship sank almost 100 years ago, but interest in the Titanic continues. Books and film have kept its memory alive. Titanic is the most watched film in movies history. Incredibly, in 1985, the wreck itself was discovered and photographed on the seabed.
Thank you so much, Ali. This is really amazing. Now I think I have to zoom the story out just to show you all of
yeah
it. Please, you can zoom the page in just to see the full story. Now, guys, the question is, what is the difference between text A and text B? Can you please compare them? Which is,
Text
The text,
text
text A
talks about like general information. It's like a summary.
bravo, okay.
Text B is the full story. It has all the information
Mm,
required.
with
details
mm.
details.
Guys, can you give me some examples?
Like
okay
for example, they
the
specified like
luxurious ship they called unsinkable luxurious they took they put luxurious ship يعني
Ah,
some
what is
okay
Adjective.
this? Wait, Sari, what is this? I'm talking about part of speech, noun, verb, adverb, adjective,
this is
adjective
adjective. So we can notice that if you want your story to be more interesting, you have to use
more
as
adjective
much adjectives
as
as you
yeah
can and
yeah
In
avoid
the
repeating.
the
Yes.
same adjectives.
Avoid using the
um,
same adjectives again and over again. Try to use synonyms. Okay?
yes.
Okay, this is the first example. What is example number two? Why text
In
B?
text A,
Mhm, mhm.
they said 20 lifeboats only. In text B, they said 20 lifeboats, and they said that it's only enough for only half of the amount of passengers.
Yeah, it's more information,
You
more
Yes.
see,
detailed, more
point.
details. Yes. Okay, what else?
they mentioned also in the text B
Mhm.
all type of passengers يعني
Yes.
wealthiest and the poor and they make they compare حتى
We have comparison. Bravo.
yes
Bravo, Saria. We have comparison.
Between
Amazing.
Yes.
what?
Yes.
Between when
Mhm.
poor and yes يعني
Yes.
the wealthiest all يعني لما حط the remaining اوكي قال انه the ship sank just to win it okay
Mhm.
third يعني these included most of the men's and third class passengers
Mhm.
okay the
Mhm.
crew and all of the band يعني قال انه اللي نجوا من هيدا هن الويلثيست يعني اللي قطعوا ما ماتوا هن الويلثيست لانه مثلا مثل كانه في first class and the second class اللي هن البور اللي ماتوا
We
هيدي
have
الكومباريزون اللي عملوا
comparison. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you
So
so
he
much. Uh-huh.
so the comparison is so they specified who died, who tragically died.
To be more specified, exactly. Yes.
يعني حتى
And the last,
التايتانيك was traveling at 22 knots يعني they mentioned specific
Bravo.
Specifically the
Exactly.
time.
Yes.
yeah.
Not
They
only.
mentioned this.
And even
They
in the
mentioned
and
specific
even
time.
at the time 7
Bravo.
hours okay
Exactly.
yeah, they
12:45.
mentioned the smallest
So to be
details.
more specific, amazing. I loved it. Exactly. So notice that mentioning the exact time again and over again. Not only, guys, not
Yes.
only time. You notice here that we have what, for example?
Number of
number
time.
So using
الhighest السانك يعني all details all deep
yes,
details
statistics. Do you know the meaning of statistics?
yes
Yes, exactly. So statistics. What else?
The ship sank كمان 100 years ago.
Okay.
Statistic.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Statistics, yes.
يعني and
Let me write
when
it.
he about the famous of Titanic he كمان he goes for details books and film have kept its memory alive Titanic is the most watched film in movie history
Okay.
incredibly يعني هون حتى هون incredibly in 1985 كمان he mentioned the time exactly
Okay, exactly. Mentioning the exact time.
yes
What else?
لحظة
Okay.
رح أقوم
Mhm. Do you need help?
Yes.
They
Okay.
said also the ship sank almost 100 years ago, but interest in the Titanic continues.
Hmm. Which line, Rashid? I want to make it a
The
little easier.
first line, the first sentence of the final paragraph
Okay.
specified how long it has been sunk.
last line of the paragraph last line of the last paragraph
Mhm.
the
First
more
line.
details يعني incredibly when I يعني هيدي الانترست يعني هي in the two paragraph are mentioned انه interest of the Titanic but the final line of the final paragraph incredibly in 1985 the wreck itself was discovered and photographed on the يعني seabed يعني حتى الوصف اللي حطوا الديسكريبشن اللي حطوا حتى بعد الاكتشاف detailed
Okay. Let me ask you a question, guys. Notice here the writer said incredibly. What is this? What is the part of speech of this? Is it a noun, verb, adverb, adjective?
Adjective.
Adverb. So use adverbs as much as you can.
yes
Exactly. Now we still have one thing, which is the most important thing. Now, if you notice, guys, in text B, we have but. Here we have but with a comma. Here we have however,
coordinating
coordinating.
Yes.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Maybe we have finally, I think we have finally.
Yes.
Okay, what can we call these, however, but finally, in
Conjunctions.
fact, I think,
Conjunction.
conjunctions. Thank you
Yes.
so much. So this is it. Use conjunctions as much as you can to connect the
Yes.
clauses and sentences, to verify the sentences, to use simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound
Yes.
sentence. Because if you want to check text A, you notice that approximately we don't have complex sentence or compound sentence or even compound complex sentence.
Yes.
So, exactly, use comparison, use statistics. I mean by statistics, like figures, like numbers, specific dates. Use adjectives as much as you can. And exactly, you have to use adverbs just to make the story more interesting. Okay? And one thing, maybe this thing isn't mentioned here, which is using figures of speech. Do you know the meaning of figures of speech?
Yes.
Yes, like metaphor, like simile,
Yes.
personification, onomatopoeia. Okay? So try to use them because they are really important if you want to make your story vivid. Do you know the meaning of vivid?
Vivid, حي.
Bravo, exactly. Use colors as much as you can. So this is why text B is more interesting than text A. As Rashid said, we feel that text A is only a kind of summarization, and it's only in general. No specific numbers, no specific dates. There is no statistics, for example, or maybe not enough figures. And this is why we can feel that text A is little boring. Okay?
Of course. Yes.
Yes. So this is it. This is about stories. Now I think it's the time to complete. We still have a few minutes because we still have time. I think, let me check if we have to discuss something new. We have to delay it for the next class. But if the information is really connected to the previous one, we should complete. Wait, let me scroll down to the page that we have been trying to discuss. This is it. Yes. Okay, it is about body language. I suggest, guys, because we have to talk about something new, just to leave it for the next class. This is everything about stories, about adventures, about leaders, and about telling a story.
If you have time, I can send to you my speech to that I must read in my wedding and my daughter's wedding.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can send it to the chat box. And guys, Rashid, Ali, Saria, if you want to leave, it is up to you because the
Yes.
class is finished and because we have to talk about new information. I suggest to leave it for the next class. Okay?
Doctor, just
Okay,
a small
doctor.
question.
Yes,
If
Rashid.
you send the link for the recorded
Didn't
class,
I? Didn't
no,
I
you
do it?
didn't.
Holy God. Okay, I will do it when I leave this class. I'm Rashid.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you,
Thank you
Doctor.
so much,
Are
guys.
you
Thank
going to
you.
explain something right now, or is there
No,
some?
Yes.
I want only to discuss the presentation
Oh,
of Rima. This is it. There is nothing now concerning the curriculum.
okay.
About yes, if you want to leave, you are free to leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Let me start recording this session.
Have a nice night, Doctor.
Doctor, just a question before we leave.
Yes.
Friday we will open or no? Because it will be Eid
I
festival.
don't think so. I don't think
Yeah.
so. We have, yes, it is off. I think I have to stop recording this session.